Usha, welcome back to Make Sierra Leone Famous. Conversations that explore history, culture, and our identity. With me, your host, Vicky Rameau. You can find previous episodes of our show on www.vickyrameau.com. That's www.vickyreremoe.com. And now, make the show begin.
Now, bad mind no more make people they feel say they Krio and think say they better pass. We not ever in we culture we not ever think say we better pass the other tribe. Waiting for be fair enough. Me no say waiting decide where they can show any what you go call a discrimination. Now, if you sabi book or you not sabi book.
Right.
Because they crew them, the settlers then, they put importance for land book.
Today I am talking to Mrs. Cassandra Garber, who was born in 1927, before most of our parents, their parents even thought of having them. And I'm here to find out a little bit more about Krios of Freetown, their history, their culture, and where she thinks the Kriodom or Krio Kingdom, Kriodom, both locally and globally, have to look forward to in the next, 50 years, in the next 100 years. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
It's a pleasure. Well, it's not Krio.
Yes,
we will go for talk Krio. Yes.
Sierra Leone Settlers Descendants Union, a part of una, established decree of where Freetown be initially established as the colony for free slaves.
Well, at the time when the people begin realize, because now we crew them, this is now our own homeland. But after some time, of course, when people don't they come from the protectorate or upline, and all gradually Whitman don't they encourage them, the people from England, then the colonial government, and themselves don't find out, say, the improvement we don't there may entice them, make them glad for come. Science don't they show say, this then can push in a corner.
Right.
Now the people them, then the elders then at that time.
The Krio elders.
The Krio elders, of course, this time in the late 40s, early 50s, then get together, say, let them come together and protest to the colonial government. Because right from the start, Vicky, the arrangement was, maybe say, when the settlers then come, when the Nova Scotians and Maroons and Kenya, then go free. But what I go call big eye or the bad feeling with the white man they may get, say black man, they still may the members say, for keep we as slave, they not agree for let go and make we become free. Well, the set of people then we left America, we go direct to Liberia, then lucky, because when they go there, they establish the American government leaders and they're not interested in that. So then get that good luck there. Well, when they reach there, they left them to themselves. So they start from scratch for be free. Because now the freedom make themselves left America. So now the freedom we ancestors themselves want with them Kenya. But then the people, the governing group, where they may, the British government may arrange for, say, for help, let the settlers then settle down, then don't see now, say, it go easy for them, for make them keep them people here like slave. How them don't use forget slave. So then refuse for let go. So after some time, of course, quite a few people, then one will understand what all this there about, don't begin for say no, not to sow it for B, not to sow it for B. And many people don't know. Now that make bonds, of course, that part of bonds, part of the area where the freed slaves them in, go with them and they bring them. And when the British government, then the colonial government realized, say, so on the one that we do on the mainland there, then you don't they open for fate, then begin for sort of what we say exile them, go bonds.
Okay.
You know, so like once
punishment.
Yeah, so once then they no go able for can Freetown. Okay. For can open other people then the one we don't sabi book and don't.
For can remind them say na freedom be making.
Yes. So now then form this settlers union so that they can get a louder voice for say no, this is what we want. And if remember say this after World War II. That World War II, they plenty Krio them, young people they may go overseas. You remember, say four Krio young men they may volunteer. First 4 women go na the Air Force as volunteers. Others follow, and then people begin go overseas. So when they don't they under. They don't see what freedom means, say you get your right. When you fight for your right, you get. When they come back now, then I don't open, then come begin at they all gather, say no. We form this union, the Settlers Union. And at that union, when it reached the term for when the colonial government don't begin, they say, well, all right, and they talk about independence. Attend the independence breeze when they blow
across Africa.
Ghana, Nigeria, the whole men don't warm up there, Gave, all them one they don't come open, and Naim, they say, all right, the Krio leaders them realize them for come together, let themselves talk with one voice. They form the Settlers Union. And you will see they get them paper and publish all what they want. And when then they talk the politics with the colonial government, say, no, all right, we don't want to take go and this, that, and the other. Then say, all right, we want independence, let's talk. The settlers, them, union people, them, then right from that end, and then on the pin say, we different from the people that upline. The people that upline, them political status, then protected people. We now colonialists, because so you can't join we to that, like say you want put water and oil together and not go mix. So Naim then send 2 representatives, one young fellow doctor who may just come out England, can himself embody the better and this he can talk loud, Prince Buck, and one J.M. Rose, when I be journalist, I'm a very, very active journalist. Now they mean the spokesman them. Then send them go England for make them go talk to the colonial government for say no, we want independences, but for give we a constitution we go make we and the colony get some sort of autonomy. Then the one there in the provinces themselves get their own autonomy. Something like in fact them do in Nigeria, because when Nigeria independent, now 3 states into one.
Right. It was like a federation.
Yeah, like a federation. I make them federation. So now something like that, the people them there, Balukan, Pazaiza, then one day few names, then self me they push for. But unfortunately, the Whitman there, they play with 9 So by the time the people then go yonder for make the case na court to the Privy Council, the Waitsman then they'll arrange with the other representatives under Samilti Magai for get with the independence as one country. Now, for members, let me take this opportunity for say, the name Sierra Leone, now the settlers, now the Western area no more my name Sierra Leone. Now after it, sometime in 18, in fact, just before all this independence, when they passed the Protectorate Declaration, now it be one country. At that time, the people of the provinces, they rightly begin, they call them Sierra Leoneans. So, where some people, they say, hey, this KD1, the form, we're all Sierra Leoneans. Let I tell you, now we are the Sierra Leoneans, now lent we lent them. Now lent we lent them the name.
The talk not done yet, but make we take small music break with the musical sounds of Sierra Leone.
Cost of living, cost of living in Freetown City, Sierra Leone. Oh, cost of living in Freetown in our Allah. Cost of living, cost of living in Freetown City, Sierra Leone. Cost of living in Freetown in our Allah. Then you want pump for go market. Why you don't change your don? You never know what you left now you want, massive. You know what you buy. How for it? Cost of living in Freetown in cost of living in Freetown in our cost of living in Freetown City, Sierra Leone. Cost of living in Freetown in our when you get to keep on, for go Saturday market, or go buy for Sunday. If you don't know how you manage yourself, you're not going to do for buying. Massive. Anything you buy, you say massive and you change all the cup for London. Cost of living, cost of living in Freetown City, Sierra Leone. Cost of living in Freetown in our Allah. Cost of living, cost of living in Freetown in our Allah. Cost of living in Freetown in our Allah. Man get 6 begin. Web day, mommy day, uncle day. How you go eat? Look how much for complex danger. Cost of living, cost of living in Freetown City, Sierra Leone. Cost of living in Freetown in
That was the sound of Ebenezer Calendar and his Maringa Band with Cost of Living na Freetown. Ebenezer Calendar is the godfather of palm wine music, otherwise known as before Gumbe, before Afrobeat. This was Sierra Leone music. I read one book where, not a book, now one passage where Walter Rodney,
yes,
when I've been historian, writes about what minutes guy for doing the book, now for explain Usai the money people them come out. The many people that we been can invade Salon in that 14, 15 century. And one of the things that we talk then about the river Sierra Leone. And the side the river Sierra Leone then are just near this Freetown Potluck axis.
Yes, the Bulong.
Yes, so wait a minute, talk about Sierra Leone, you're right. Now in that area they within a Bulong.
Yes.
And wait a minute, talk about it called like one group of people and they called them SAPE, S-A-P-E, as that now then have been the original settlers of Sierra Leone. Even to explain, say, even like the current Mendes who are in the south and south.
They can themselves come.
They self na can then come. And that now the Bulong people they actually the real
original inhabitants.
Yes, it was so fascinating.
Yes, that's true.
It's so fascinating because, you know, it's this idea of history. When they talk about history, usai you begin the history, now you can determine the outlook of
the way the direction where the discussion
most
will go.
People the way they want to talk about statehood of Sierra Leone's formation, then just one starts an independence. And I think saying that can cause problem because if you start just by independence, it's like you they talk about a country and it be history like for say not to not being camped before. And I think that they Krio identity really very important.
Important,
because,
yes.
You know, if you talk about people we get over 200 years history in place, and you they still say, you know, nakam, or descendants, or you not get rights to the states or rights to Sierra Leone because, you know, but after 200 years, you know, does a place not belong to a people? Like how long you go can't go back?
That's true.
So tell me how the Krio Descendants Union can it come out from the Settlers Union or not just a completely different entity?
It come out from after we become independent, the Settlers Union, the people that were the leaders, they're very disappointed and vexed. Plenty of them. So the important one, they were able with their hand, they left the country. Then people like Paziza, them, Lukan, don't all, they not live long, they know. One or two young people like lawyer Charles Jones were in the long and T.S. Johnson, where he died recently. They all men there in the Pandistin. And then just keep quiet but then some people, then one way, look this independence, like for say, now the white man with rebel. So we were left, we all a black man, then we come together. So then one day, now the way that then say, all right, let we...
Now this don't be.
Now let we work together. But as you know from that 1961 to now, the history don't change. Now, then they talk like for say, not to we get here and a list, then list. Now we ask almost say a list and all that. And say no, they sell all kind of explanation. But history, the records, they also say this place then get them for the settlers, for the settlement. And I think about 4 years ago, the British people, through the British Broadcasting Corporation, they can put a plaque na cotton tree in memory of the early settlers and all the one who, lost their life in the struggle. Because they are aware. I think the British people, they one will understand and following the history of the change. Because up to this, they mean. They not be mean say they go marginalize, we will not go important. Obviously, they may hope so we go work together. And no tribe no go say they're more superior to the other. Because really, it's in a bad mind no more. Make people feel say they Krio and think say them better pass. we not ever, in we culture, we not ever think, say, we better pass the other tribe. Waiting for be fair enough, me no say, waiting, decide where they can show any, what you go call a discrimination. Now, if you sabi book or you not sabi book.
Right.
Because they create them, I mean, the settlers then, they put importance on land book. So now I make the expression, you na book mumu. You sabi that expression, there, nobody here.
Book wetin?
Book mumu.
Book mumu?
Yes.
Okay, so na book no more you sabi.
No, that means you know.
Okay, you not go.
You not sabi book. Book mumu. Mumu na post.
Just we not sabi
talk.
Right. So from what you they talk, like, I did hear two different things. One is that because of the outcome of independence, that you it kind of two different kind Krio identity evolve. The one that we're disappointed in the outcome, and so then self-withdraw. Like for say, you know it's in, not so this will be one, this is not for us.
Yes.
So they withdraw from, I go say, like maybe civic participation or engaging with this new state that had been created. Then you get the other group of people that will say, well, not so this will be once, but now this don't be. Let we walk within that.
Yes.
So, Mrs. Garber, based on what you don't say, I understand now, like, after the Declaration of Independence, two kind of schools of thoughts emerged from the Krio Settler Union, or participants in the union, where you get one group of...
And this actually they talk Krio, no, they make schools of thought. Then when we not sabi book, they not go understand what.
Okay. We get two group of people that we come out, where they think different things.
Yes.
The one group, they think, say, no, not so this we be want, not so this we ask for, and we not get what we want. So that disappointment say, we not they engage at all, we not they mix.
Yes.
We they keep to ourselves, because clearly this country, where they don't create now, Sierra Leone, where they don't officially declare. Now one who side they not recognize we rights.
Yes.
Then another group of people that we think say, well, not so this we be want. But if we look and through, the one that we really will not be wanted, there with man there, right? Yeah. So they don't go. So what to make now, we not go work with we brother them from the protectorate, so we build this we one country. So, and I think, say, really, it's evident if you look at post-colonial Sierra Leone government, you can tell, say, well, some people then can say, because so many Krios them withdraw from governance,
yes.
right?
Yes.
That things like the civil service changed. Not necessarily, I'm not going to say like because Krio they not did it, but because like what you've been talking so just say, Krio's been placed very strong emphasis on education. I can always say, it actually you fan Krio person, we not so literate person. It did. But he asks for fan because the thing will make Krio identity, for let Krio be Krio. Education are a big part of Krio identity. So I think say we Krio the way them be don't be the one that we don't already involved in Freetown administration, governance.
Yes.
Where you get some kind of people and they left the civil service, they left public service. You create now like big gap, knowledge gap. So you get people that now sometimes they don't go to school, but they don't get the experience. Yes. You understand what I mean? So then you create a situation where, yes, the institution then they, but if we watch, nobody, I mean, where people then can say, na salon and can say, oh, back in we own term, na this and this and this and this. And I can always say, we were born after. We not meet that. So by the time like we own generation they born, we not meet that free tongue efficiency. Because you can talk now like for say the city be efficient. Where you go here, you go able to do this, you pay this, you get what you get for go, you go. So for lay now, that kind of existence, they are like history for we, you know?
You say, and another thing, in all, for analyze or for the mentality or waiting, now the motive or where they guide them thinking. Now this culture of the chief culture, the chief now get all power. Waiting the chief say, as we can say, nef quarter. So that now, then people, they when they come up, the present generation, most of them, don't feel say the leaders them, no matter their level of attainment, as a no make can leader na like the chief. So you can't, even when you know say they do wrong, you can't.
Then they so, I don't know how to say poignant, now such a big point you raise so because we Krio them being can settle, they already come as, I go say, revolutionaries, right? People that will come because they want freedom. And when you reach back, you make sure say the promise is kept, right? We want freedom. Always they push for this freedom. And Krio them and their own heritage and history, they not get this hierarchy. Yeah. The hierarchy, na sense hierarchy. If you want there at the top, you get for go school. Yes. You learn, but now you ain't no pass we because you don't go learn. Yes. Now you go lead we. Yes. If you don't know pass we, you not go lead we. But even pan that, if people then they within we know back, then say most up mots. They not they left and give you say now because now you. And I think say then they definitely come from this like abolitionist and movement for constantly challenge leadership and power for keep them promise, yes, for do the right thing. Yeah. So I go on for you explain to me more about what make you think say for Krio culture and Krio identity, education so important. And I think say even to this day, I go say that in a one thing will not change, but Krio culture. What make you think say the education so important, both for Krio Peking, because when you look at gender, even as alone, you know, like where they can say, oh, send a girl child to school, and you see say over the years, government's been really get for work boku for the girl Peking and go school. But Krio families they not get this problem. What make you think say education to this day so important for Krio identity, and how you think say education they shape who that Krio person be?
Well, first of all, we don't born make them as part of we culture and tradition. I make even, as we they say, even the Peking where we could say then the men provincial Peking then you must go school. If you like what they say now, then they do the housework, but you must go school. You see, so because we know say now that go improve your thinking and will help you for know how for behave, waiting right and waiting wrong. You see, and I mean, it's almost I don't know how to put it. So much of me that education na the BN and of all things. You see, now I make so plenty as we can talk, plenty of we post we independent leaders them of provincial origin. Most 80 to 90% of them, they're all na Krio and they go school. You see, so women put that importance on Krio. Abdullah Conte, and they say in Papa, oh no, if you go Sabi book, you go look down for the man, the Krio man where the nine take this people go school, begin pay for a primary school. Let's say Saka Stevens, this, they're all. You see, because and that pay justify what we grew up with. You see. So, I mean, this education, I'm glad the present head of the state himself realized education important. But as somebody who don't go, educationist, the one way then they get now, then they go school, but they know the education standard better know the.
No, better hopefully
better not day.
But better not be there
because I mean, even the one way say them get degree, my dear, somebody will go college and you get a degree, got a degree, you can't even spell the right, I get, but application, I am a Sierra Leonean, the I with small I to begin with dot. Is that one other one where apply for one job, the person tell and say, send your CV, you don't even understand what they mean by CV, and a person we don't graduate. Wow. I mean, we got for look, I mean, we got a lot of work for do.
Waiting else I want to ask you about is like, tell me about Krio religion. Waiting the importance of religion to Krio culture. And also, if una can make distinction, because, you know, we know say, some people and then Afrobe, we not Krio, but they're not too Christian, right? So
no, that religion side, we accept most, we Krio, we unique. We get the one that were not Christian, the one that were not Muslim, then they go. But we all the mix. We know they look down, say this. When I young, I remember Ramadan Eve, then we all night in then I treat the jump, the behind the lantern, Christmas too, and some Muslim people them. They know, and of course now things don't change. That WatchNet service, plenty Muslim, as we say, Marabu, when they bell the ring, say they won't go inside church. Say they believe, say, if the year old meeting at church, better go follow you. So we don't. So now, I mean, we don't know how to compare, but it is so natural. It's all natural with we. That's like you say, no family, Krio family, no day. We partner Krio, partner Muslim, partner Christian. Even when some the Christian parents then could say, don't mix me on this, that. One grandpa, my man, fellow me, mama, maybe Christian, and marrying daddy when I'm Muslim, so we grew up the Muslim. But in the grandpa, I'm the trainer. Now mix with and this, so and this have to know Marabu business. But that very grandpa, as first month Christian, and say, go for him pap. Yes.
What else you go say they distinguish Krios in terms of, so we get education, we get religion, but what's are the other things that we feel say really core to Krio identity and culture, where they make it stand out, where they make it unique and fascinating?
At my age, and they see much don't they fade away. Now the respect. We go for no say you for respect big one. We go big person look you 1 year, you know, say you they do something wrong and this, that. But now with this book on man, they go overseas, many family, they away from that daily impact. You lost some. So now that is a pity, the respect where we grew up, meet say, all man and auntie, even, you know, to you, Bellebon family, but na auntie, na grandpa, and this and that. You see, that's not the pity.
Amos Krio that you go say still day. When they think about the amount, Amos Krio that you still think say day salon or in the world, when I get number, when I get any idea.
That they know they help me sleep or I no. Okay. In fact, sometimes when we get some business overseas again, even here, when you see the people that way, you can wonder so many more Krios there around. Yes. Then yes. Then I can say when I go and say, if all the while I go Freetown, well, you know, we will contain that. Yes. And it's a pity, but I don't know. Sometimes being too, they look forward too much for good thing. I don't get a feeling say with all what in the happen particularly America, plenty Krio, they think say, they will come home, especially when they don't reach mature age, retirement. They realize say life not too interesting for them when they don't retire. They get home, plenty they come, holiday, take leave, then can come. Put a building at the Lily Ground where they get. Now I make this business, but this land issue is very worrying because many people, long term, Nayaki talk as president of Krio, where they say they ask say the government they say we for produce your paper. when the settlers then come, we get the record, now archives to get a copy. They don't give them paper, they draw the map, then divide the whole area into sections, 1 to almost 100. Then they number them. So then you name, if you name James Cole, you look, you will see James Cole, 33 to 40 to 38. You know, and then particularly the one in the rural area where they grow up, now they then this, that, even if they go school safe, but they know what you go so to Western. Me no, because I get connection with my mama from Gloucester, and during the younger days, Gloucester now they go holiday school term. Now then Hillside Village, I don't know for the other village. They're not the busy, but will, no will. Now then culture, when you get your land, when you die, if you get 3 or 4 boy picking, now the last one they get nobody know the questioner. Now the last one they inherit. They all know say, this now Oluyon, this now. See, so and when they inherit, so you know they get paper obviously now, of course, with Western in governance and all that you get for. Now I make again when the government, as time goes on, the colonial government realize for rectify identity. Then they introduce this what you gonna call them? I'm not affidavit. It won't escape me. I go think where you forget 2 old people now they will go swear. Okay. Say yes. Now the Thompson family now then get this property. So this man now Pat Thompson will be there so now in great grandpicking now right.
Okay. My last and final question about the city in Sef, the actual Freetown where na Krio home. What do you think say na the biggest changes that we don't see over time? We're
worrying. The biggest change now, the fact that one must accept, say, you must get development. We will come out from that small bodos till they get concrete and this, that, now they get 4, 5 story. But waiting, worrying that the one way they build now, then they use the entire land space. They're not left really half-yard now the back way. Because we on culture, most of the time, during the day, for sit down na yard, as we say, go na yard, you sit down, they go sit down with chair, keep company, if you tell man go na house. They even put side, left side where they go put wire for dry clothes. Now I make you get this unsightly scene all around in the personal street. You see people there, then close all hang na front veranda. Because yard, they not left space in the yard where you go put iron or thick and tie rope for. Because then close there, especially underwear and waiting. Not to wait for put na front veranda. And then for then at the back. You see, so I don't know. We land and housing department, everything can, and then architect, everything can encourage people to say not to all the land right to the almost to the wall. You they build nothing on there, and so much that now plenty people in the front and they cook. That tree really space now, you know. And that coconut tree, then I don't know which years ago whether that fire would be in a West Street where one patrol me. You know if it be so big, but as the patrol, the tank boss where they run down this lily shop there, then they cook front. No?
The other thing I want to ask you, what's your fondest memory growing up in Freetown? What's the one thing where you think back on the Freetown of your own day, not so my own Freetown, because not different. But what's your fondest memory of growing up in Freetown?
My fondest memory na 2 things. Christmas, period, you get all the carol singers. A bit of that day, but the one way I miss past all, now Easter, Monday, where all them picking kid, they fly kite.
Oh, yes. I mean, actually, myself be meet that.
Yes.
Na beach, we be fly boku. In fact, they make the kite.
The kite can fasten at the electric wire kite.
I remember that because I remember I get 5 big brother.
Yes.
So we been they make like that whole weekday, then go make all kind kites now, all glue, all side paper, all kind rope thread, and then we go na beach. All man they go fly them kites.
Or then at the backyard they fly the kite, then it can fasten at the electric pole and this that.
Actually, myself miss that, even though not to be me on there, but I miss them because it was actually a big thing for us. It was an exciting time.
Yes.
Oh man, that's so sad. We all two lost the same thing.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for what you don't talk to me today. I feel like for say I go na museum, I go walk around the museum, I go learn. I know say right now they get one London Museum gets this Krio exhibit.
Yeah, me did Thomas.
Yes. I really go hope say when it close na the UK something and go bring an Kana salon because I think say very
not to say then go bring a Kana yeah na the home for them thing.
It go find let them make intentions because you know say that exhibit can travel, let them deconstruct and then bring an can.
Quarters building where we don't start, although it go take we money now there and this kind and Corona now go make thing. Will they get a whole floor museum?
It would be amazing because I think that my own dream where I've been always get some for say forget one Bodos where the Bodos na a museum where it go set up like the way like where you can go like Colonial in America and get Colonial Virginia, Colonial Williamsburg, where then get special parts there where all teen day like how we been there before the American War for Independence. People and they wear the same clothes and they act the parts, like, they go cook with the same way. And I think say it goes so fascinating for let you able come na Freetown, you go na one Krios, we set up exactly how I mean it's ready.
That small bed we can then decide when the grandma kids don't foresee all that they come.
The one the way they drink then thoughts.
Yes, that cooler or that water pot behind the door.
That would be fascinating because I think so definitely we can to Krio history because Krio they also they intermarry. A lot of the actual Krio culture they lost. So I think so the work on they do with Krio Descendants Union really important because if you not get culture then you not really sabi yourself, and if you not sabi yourself you not get identity, you don't know who that you be, you picking and not get purpose in life. All things connected to this idea of me na this, Miami people then na this now story. So thank you so much. Well, now you done so for today on edition of Make Sierra Leone Famous with me, your host, Vicky Rameau. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast wherever you listen. Ta-ta.